10,400 miles around Australia. A trial that has won immediate international recognition. That's the Mobil gas trial for 1958. Japan is interested. And from the land of cherry blossom come 5 entries, 3 Toyopettes and 2 Datsuns. The crews do a 5,000-mile shakedown trip in Japan before they sail for Australia. Germany's Autobahns differ a lot from the trial course, but the Porsche factory at Stuttgart enters a 1600 Supra, and from Czechoslovakia come 6 Skoda 440s. The overseas entries unload in Sydney, where the trial will start, and the Japanese crews immediately get together with their Australian navigators. The ballot for car numbers is televised from the GTV9 studio in Melbourne. Donald K. Thompson, Federal Secretary, Confederation of Australian Motorsport, draws the numbers and seems to have pleased the Togos anyway. Before the start, every entry must pass the scrutineers to ensure that all cars are standard, for this is a trial for cars that the public buys. 5 main components are sealed, and there are stiff penalties if the seals are broken. With tough stretches ahead, every car must carry emergency water and food supplies. A plane, chartered by Smith & Sons, carries press and TV representatives, as well as experts to service instruments. The night before the trial starts, crews meet at the Grace Auditorium for their final briefing. And with £17,000 in prizes at stake, there's a very attentive audience. It's the biggest overseas lineup and the most expert Australian field ever in an Australian motorsport event. 67 entries, and nearly all of them with experienced crews. The day the trial starts, Lorna and Keith Gamble of Victoria, the first arrivals at the impound area. Crews get the gear stowed, and 19 changes of undies as well. Plane 2 is almost ready for takeoff. But at Bondi, there's a crowd of some 5,000 awaiting the start. Thousands more are waiting along the route. Mr. and Mrs. Togo won a Japanese trial, first prize being a start in the Mobil gas. They've lots of admirers, but then so have all the drivers and crews today. Dave Anderson, driving the Coles entry, is positively mobbed. Experienced trials driver Jack Vaughan gets a good luck and safe return kiss. And now they're ready for the start. Only a few seconds to 0 hour, and the New South Wales Minister for Housing, Mr. Lander, is ready to flag off the first car. There it goes, the Czech-entered Skoda, to be followed by the 1956 winner, Eddie Perkins, in Volkswagen number 2. Car 6, Toyopet Crown Deluxe from Japan. Germany's entry, Porsche, Bob Lancet and Maury Nelson the crew. Harry Firth and Kevin Young's Volkswagen from Victoria. Young was navigator in the car that won the 1957 trial.